All right, let's head over to Google Classroom tip number 5. And this is a really important feature and something I want you to be mindful of. And it is a personal choice as to whether or not you allow this particular function to be active. And that is class comments. All right. So at the moment, you can see here that under my particular announcement welcoming my students to our classroom, that there is the option to add a class comment. All right. So now my students could come in here, yo, was up, sir? All right. They can come in here and they can now start responding to these particular posts in the stream. All right. Then your students can start to have conversations. They can start to be communicating in a way that they may feel is suitable for them. Now, this is what I'm saying is a personal preference. You may decide that you don't necessarily want your students to be able to reply to the posts in your stream. You don't want them to be able to reply to each other because you want to keep your classroom manageable. So there's a couple of ways that we can go and we can manage this. I'm actually going to head up to the cog in the top right-hand corner, the class settings. So this is where we can head down and we can decide what our students can do. So we're going to hover down to stream work and classwork, and this is where we have some options. So we've got our stream here. We can decide whether students can post and comment, whether students can only comment, or only teachers can post and comment. All right, so that is up to you. We have a lot of flexibility in terms of how our stream is going to appear to our students. So if you don't want your students to be able to post or comment, just select that. Make sure you press the blue save button. And now if we head back to our stream here, okay, you will find that your students will no longer have this option here. I still have this option because I am the classroom teacher, okay, so I will still be able to do that, but my students won't have that function and accessibility. So this is a personal preference as to whether or not you want to allow your students to be able to comment or post to your stream.